Kia ora.
Kia ora whānau.
Welcome to next level's video on intent. We thought it was quite important to have a chat to you about intent and how we use it.
And the importance of getting this right.
Absolutely. Because a lot of people think in the spiritual world or realm that spirit automatically understands what it is that you want from them. And what we've learned is intent is a way of directing the spiritual realm to, well, it's like a call to arms really, to come and help you with something that you want. But you have to be really clear on what that is, otherwise they get mixed up just the same way we do in this world.
That's right.
So if you like, we're really intentional about the way we use intent. So we use intent for everything that we do, absolutely everything, right down to if we're putting protection up, we're really clear on what that protection is and what we want it for.
Same as when we're problem solving, we talk through the issue and what it is that we want to get out of it, the solution for that problem.
Yeah, exactly. And when we're doing healing, we're always really clear up front about what the intent and the purposes of that healing session, what we want to get out of it. So another thing to be aware of is when it comes to the spiritual realm, yes, they can hear you when you think about intent internally in your own mind, and they go, right, okay, so that's the intent behind it. But when you're dealing with more than one person, so if you're working together with somebody, or
like we do,
or you're doing a healing on someone, then all of you in the room need to be clear on what your intent is, and not just at a broad level. You need to be clear on what you mean behind the words, because I might say something and I think, I might say my hair's blonde, and Leah might go, oh yeah, your hair's blonde, and in the meantime I'm thinking, well, it's gingery blonde, and she's thinking, well, it's strawberry blonde. You know what I mean? It's like the difference behind what you think can be quite vast.
Yeah, so tell us an example in our healing.
Yeah, well, in our healing process, what we do is we get right down to detail, so that we're all clear on what it is. So we might talk to our healer and they will talk to us about, they might be feeling quite depressed, they might be struggling for their path. And then when we say that, we're like, so what do you mean by that? So we're really clear, is it your job front you're struggling with? Is it your purpose in life? What it is. So we get right down to the real detail.
Or it could be relationships with their family, with their work colleagues, their friends. They're not getting what they put into a relationship. All sorts of things.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, really clear. I'm struggling with a relationship. Oh, okay. So in what way? What does that mean? So once we get down to that level of detail and we all understand what we're talking about when we say we're struggling, or it's this or it's that, we then ensure that our intent is brought up a level, and it's brought up a level to the highest level we can think of.
Yeah.
So a good example for that one is, once we get down to the detail there, we'll talk through the detail of the intent and the purpose, and then we'll say, right, so our intent for this healing is for this person to receive whatever healing is required for them to become their true and authentic self, so that they can fulfill their life's purpose.
And to be the best version of themselves.
To be the best version of themselves, to gain clarity on their life's purpose. So it kind of rolls it up a bit, but it rolls it up to a really high degree in terms of you're reaching for the stars. You're not just asking for this person to be healed. Yeah. You're asking for them to be the best version of themselves.
But the discussion that you have beforehand actually fills in the pieces for them so they get a good understanding of what's going on and how they can help to heal that, to reach to the highest level of reaching for the stars.
Exactly. Yeah. And like we say, we use intent for everything. So even when we're putting protection around ourselves or around other people in the mornings or whenever we do it, we are asking for protection for the highest order, of the highest order. We're not just asking for protection. It's always, you always shoot for the stars when it comes to intent. Don't settle for anything less, anything mediocre. Because the spiritual realm will respond, and it's your direction to them as to what you want. Yeah. And I think that's probably about as clear as we can be. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just a very quick video to let you know about that, and to make sure that you are intentional about using intent and use it all the time. Ka kite.
Ka kite.